The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is on me, because the Lord has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim freedom for the captives and release from darkness for the prisoners, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all who mourn and provide for those who grieve in Zion, to bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes, the oil of joy instead of mourning, and a garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair. They will be called oaks of righteousness, a planting of the Lord for the display of His splendor. God has used IFI to serve over 20,000 international students in Columbus, Ohio. Many of these students have become followers of Jesus and been equipped to become disciple makers, internationals who make a world of difference by sharing the message of Jesus with others around the world.
C grew up in China with a happy and loving family, but he was curious. Where did this love come from?
When I was in my third year of college, I learned about Christianity through my religious studies course. I learned about Christian tenets, and I actually thought it made a lot of sense. I was dating my wife. She had been interacting with Christians in another country, and she witnessed how Christians live their lives. Later that year, she made the decision to become a Christian. So I started to very seriously think about what I had learned. A few days later, I decided to give it a try, and God provided. Long story short, He connected me with host parents who are very devoted Christians, and connected me to also underground life group where I got to know other believing students. When I came to the US, God also provided me with a roommate who was also a believer. God put the right people into my life at the right times.
C came to Columbus in 2010 to start grad school at Ohio State. He heard about IFI, where a member of his church invited him to a Bible discussion group.
We met with the IFI group for a year. The next year, the leader of the group raised a bunch of new student leaders because IFI was growing. I was one of them. I was thankful because I didn't know that I could lead. But for some reason, the leader saw that and he just trusted me.
C earned his PhD from OSU and started a teaching position in northeastern Ohio. He and his wife began reaching out to Chinese exchange students at Kent State and mobilized a small life group with several students.
We had some gatherings where we shared the gospel and had some fun. One girl came to Christ. IFI also equipped me to teach at a Christian college, which involved both teaching and caring for students. If you have to lead, then you have to grow first, both in faith and in truth. So I got to know more about Jesus and about the Bible as a whole, because I constantly had to answer questions and mentor college students.
After the pandemic, C's position was cut, so he thought that maybe God was trying to redirect his family. They considered an opportunity in Thailand, where Christian businessmen and educators had established a Christian international school to accommodate the needs of K-12 Christian education for both Chinese and Thai students.
We started talking to the school, and then we found that we were both needed over here. Here at my current school, we are building a bridge for students who are stuck in China for different reasons, and we provide new hope and opportunities for them just to see a new world. If God hadn't used IFI to deepen our understanding of and equip us for cross-cultural ministry, I don't think we would be teaching at an international school in Southeast Asia, serving both local and Chinese students.
But C doesn't just appreciate the way that God used IFI to train him and his family.
At IFI, there are just so many different layers of blessings that we received. It's more than just skills. It's also about deep connections to other like-minded believers of Christ. We still cherish the friendships that we made through IFI. Even after 9 years since we left Columbus, we are still in close contact with many friends who we met through IFI. They helped develop our worldview by nurturing us with the rich love of God. God used them to make a difference in our lives, and we want to thank God by doing the same for others through the network of IFI.